really matter who you are or where you came from. Here we go. We are back up onto Lake Victoria. It's a man-made lake here at the zoo, made about 65 years ago. It's named after the largest lake in Africa. Just like full of brackish water, a mix between fresh and salt. We get it coming in from the Gordon River, so you'll find a wide variety of wildlife, anything from fish and turtles to river otters, water snakes, mermaids, and all different types of birds. If I see anything good, I'll point it out for you guys, but just make sure you keep the monkey business to the monkeys. That means no monkey gestures or noises, no waving hello, whistling at them, trying to get their attention. Because even a friendly wave hello can be threatening. We don't want to upset them.
Oh, yes.
Coming up on your left, you're going to see a couple. Well, look at the island. There's no fences out here, so obviously these primates do not swim. Otherwise, it would be very silly for us to have them on these islands. They wouldn't stay there very long. So we don't choose primates that can swim for these islands. Sitting up on top of this house on your left, we have a couple different types of gibbons. And gibbons are apes. They are not monkeys. Gibbons are called the lesser apes, so don't call them monkeys, that could offend them. They spend their whole lives up in the treetops where they swing around from branch to branch, playing really high speed, using their lightweight bodies, really long arms. The gibbons also have a ball and socket joint. The same joint we have in our shoulders in their wrists, which allows them to swing up to 35 miles an hour when you combine those three things together. Think about this. Now, see the blonde one there on top of the house? She is a white-handed gibbon. She is our female. That's her boyfriend next to her. She's actually a different species of gibbon, but it still works out between us. You want to guess how much you think the blonde one might weigh just by looking at her? Don't worry, you want to find her, just shout it out.
Next to the...
20? Anyone else want to weigh in? 56? £15. So they're very lightweight, which allows them to swing to the trees. Now, she doesn't want to look 15 pounds, but she has very thick hair to make her look bigger. That's an adaptation that the male of his species does not have. White-handed gibbons actually have 2,000 hairs packed into a square centimeter. 2,000. Now humans, we only have 225 hairs per square centimeter, and that's an average for humans you might find lower here in Naples. Now we have...
What was the other gibbon?
What's that?
What was the black one?
A buff-cheeked gibbon. So different species. Now coming up on your right, we have a siamang. It's another type of gibbon. So we have three different types of gibbons out here. Siamangs are the largest of all the gibbons, weighing about 30 pounds or so. And they do not come in the blonde color like most gibbon species. You're only going to find the black color ones in this species. So it'd be very difficult trying to find a blonde. Well, certainly a natural blonde in this species. You probably have a rough time looking for one of those here in Naples as well. Now, underneath her chin, there's a flap of skin called the guller sac. They inflate it like a balloon when they make their call. That allows their call to resonate and be heard up to 2 miles away. Makes them the second loudest primate on Earth, right behind the howler monkey. Coming around the corner here, we're going to see her monkey roommate. Speaking of monkeys, does anyone here know how to tell the difference between a monkey and an ape?
An ape is bigger.
What was that?
An ape is...
Tail! Very good. Monkeys have a tail, apes do not. This one has a very long tail, so that's how we know she's a monkey. This is the gray langur. It's a type of monkey you'd find in India and Bangladesh. The gray langur is actually a very sacred animal to the Hindu people, one that's actually seen as the monkey god over there in India. The monkey god is Hanuman, so they also call him the Hanuman langur in India. Now, unlike our other primates, this one lives on the ground, so she's not as affected by deforestation, and that's why she's the only primate you're going to see today, which is not an endangered species in the wild. Coming up on your right-hand side, we have some black-handed spider monkeys hanging out up here. Spider monkeys are found in Central and South America and some parts of Mexico. And they are cool because they have a prehensile tail. So spider monkeys can actually use their tail just like another hand. You'll see them grab onto objects with their tail, pick up and carry around their food with their tail. They can even peel a banana with their tail and hang their whole body weight down from a tree by their tail. Now when they do that, they look like a spider hanging from its web, and that's how they got their name, the spider monkey. Now we have 1 male and 3 females on the island here to your right. Being the only boy with 3 girls on the island is why we're going to call him Lucky. You can call him Unlucky because he has to live with 3 girls, so that can be kind of rough. Especially when one of them happens to be his mother as well. But actually, it's really not uncommon for the male spider monkey to live with his parents well into adulthood. So don't feel bad if you still live at home, guys. That's our male hanging out with his mother up there. The male's the one leaned up against the post. His mother's the one itching her feet. They have a very strong bond, except for on Mother's Day when he decided to push her out of a tree.
So funny.
Now coming up here, let's look on our right-hand side first. Don't look to your left yet, I'm just surprised. Oh, you can hear our gibbon singing, listen. It's our white-handed gibbon. And the male's going to answer her with his call after this, so listen carefully. There's the male. Pretty cool.